All right. We are back here at Song of the Day, coming to you from the Rock Cave. I'm your host, Mark Pierce. It is Thursday. Hope you're all doing well today. It's been a banner week here in the cave. Lots of good topics. Hope you've enjoyed it. We've got plenty of good stuff coming your way this week and today. I feel like we're going to be 3 days in a row with bands that could be featured on Wanderlust Wednesday, but that's just how the calendar has fallen this week. And if you're just hankering for some good old classic rock and roll, if you're like saying to yourself, man, I'm ready for some Who or Stones or I don't know, whatever you're in the mood for, don't worry, that stuff will be coming down the road. But we are stuck in the middle of something a little different this week, and today is no exception. Some of you will be excited about today, I know it for sure, and some of you will be like, hey, I remember that. So let's get to it. We are going back to June 17th, 1985. This band Marillion put out their third album, Misplaced Childhood. Marillion, you're going to say to yourself, I think they're a one-hit wonder. They are not. They are definitely not, as far as that's concerned, but they just didn't necessarily pick up as much here as on the other side of the pond. But this record was a number one UK record album, and it went to number 47 in the United States. Again, this band, Marillion, British band formed in 79. They basically, by the end of the 80s, the mid to late 80s, the quote is they were the premier neo-prog rock band of the 80s. So we have yet another music genre, not just prog rock, because when you think of prog rock, you think of Rush. Yes, you talk about all those bands we've talked about. This is neo-prog rock, which is obviously 80s prog rock, right? So maybe Saga pulls, like it's the band Saga falls into this, and we haven't covered Saga yet, but we will. That's a Canadian band who we will definitely be talking about. But they have 19 albums, Marillion does. How about that? 19 since 1982. 8 top 10 UK between 83 and 94. So clearly the Brits love this band. That's who really loved this band. They had trouble really connecting in the United States, but the Brits, they absolutely do love this band. My favorite quote when reading about Marillion is this. I'm going to read it to you. Despite unpopularity in the mainstream media and consistently unfashionable status with British music industry, they have maintained a very loyal international fan base. And somehow or another, they managed to sell 15 million copies of their albums over the years. Lead singer of this band, Fish, there's basically two eras of this band. The Fish era is the one that I'm most familiar with, and they had 11 top 40 hits with him, and he departed the band in 88, and then they continued without him and had some success in the UK. But this particular record was their most commercially successful record. Kerrang! Magazine said this was the 6th best album of 1985 as a whole, of all of 85. How about that? How about classic rock? Someone in classic rock, I don't know if it's magazine, classicrock.com, who knows, 2005. They said this was the 4th best concept album of all time. That's a bold statement, Cotton. What, of all time? Concept album? What? Hopefully Queensryche beat you out, but with Operation Mindcrime, but I don't know. Basically, Fish wrote this after a something like 12, 13-hour acid trip, and all of this came to him, and he wrote this album, okay? So, the songs on here. I mean, you have to listen to this music and be like, do I like this music? Do I not like this music? But there's 2 hits on this record, and those are the 2 songs you'll concentrate on today. Of course, your song of the day is, if you know any song by Marillion, it's Kayleigh. And we're going to talk about that in a second. And then the other one is Lavender, and I do like Lavender. Actually, there was a third song on there. Heart of Leviathan? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but I was familiar with Lavender and Kayleigh. So let's talk about Kayleigh. Kayleigh was the hit. I mean, that's the song that everyone knew and knows and heard before, right? And so I liked that song when it came out, and then I was reintroduced to it sometime in the last 10 years, and I don't know, that song just is just so good to me. Like, in the video is amazing. I don't know, I love the singer. I love Fish in this video. I love his expressions when he sings. He makes this funny like face when with his, you know, when he blinks or whatever it is. I don't know. It's very believable when he's singing about this heartache from this girl Kayleigh. I just love this video. I love this song. I feel like the video, even though I do not understand the kid in the drummer outfit. That's from the acid trip. But the actual lyrics to the song, amazing. And I love his trench coat. I love everything about Fish in this video, and it's just really awesome. And I hope that you guys are going to enjoy it too. The funny part is he did write this song about a real person. He had an ex-girlfriend. Her name was Kayleigh, Kaylee, but he didn't want to rat her out or anything, so he just came up with the name Kayleigh, Kayleigh, and just figured, hey, no one will know. No one will know, right? No one will know. Her name was Kayleigh. This song is called Kayleigh. It's kind of like Vanilla Ice. My song goes din 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 din. Queen goes din 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 din. Remember that? Anyway, big digression there. All right, so Kayleigh is your song of the day, but check out Lavender. They also have another album you got to check out. There's 2 albums from this band. You know, here I go again, chatting away. But the next album, the last one with Fish, Clutching at Straws, is an amazing record. You got to listen to that whole thing. Play it front to back. If you listen to this song and you think I dig this, then listen to that whole thing. Listen to these 2. You got Misplaced Childhood and Clutching at Straws. Who's gonna double dog take the dare and listen to those 2 albums? I know who you are, but some of you will. I know it. Do it today. And there is your song of the day, Marillion Kayleigh. Awesome song, awesome video. I love it. Have a great day. Tell me what you think in the comments. I always love the comments. Tell me what you think. And we're cruising close to the weekend. So have a good one. And as usual, I'll catch you on the flip side.